Morning, everybody. This is gonna be fun. It's the 2016 Camaro 4-cylinder turbo. This is Jimmy, our subject vehicles owner. Thank you for joining us today.
No problem, thank you.
Lightly modified, you said, this car?
Yeah, it's just muffler delete, K&N filter, and a stock tune.
Okay. What do you mean, an off-the-shelf tune?
Yeah.
From who?
RPM Motorsports.
Okay, cool. So this thing is interesting because it is a muscle car and yet not. Like the Ecoboost Mustang before it. They are. Is this primarily for Europe? Is that why they're doing the 2-liter
Probably.
turbo?
I mean, it's quite a bit of a sports car. I mean, with the backseat gone and the muffler gone, this is weighing in like 3,200 pounds. With
the back seat gone and the muffler gone, it weighs 3,200 pounds. So
yes.
Did you cut 400 pounds out of the car?
No.
300 pounds out of the car?
On the curb weight, it says 3,350.
Oh, wow. Man, it must be much lighter than the V8 powered cars.
It's a lot lighter than the V6. Yeah.
Okay, 3,200 pounds. All right, so let's have a go. Let's see what that's about.
All right.
Not bad. It's weird. It doesn't sound like my mind. Last Camaro I was in was ZL1 1LE.
Oh, yeah.
So my brain does not compute this particular Camaro. All right. So things I love about the 2016 Camaro: chassis, excellent. Dynamically, it doesn't really matter what trim you get the new Camaro in. It is actually quite good. Also, considering the baseness of this car, the interior is basically exactly the same as the SS2SS, I think, whatever it was. The luxury SS that I had, this looks and feels exactly the same. So that's good.
Yep.
Did you buy this car new?
Yeah, it was new. Nobody wanted a fully loaded 4-cylinder manual, so it was sitting on the lot 8 months.
Wow. So did you get a steal?
Yeah, it's rated. The sticker was 37. I got it for 26.
Whoa. Okay, so working within, look at this bird. Wow, it's a beautiful bird.
Wow.
Bunch of them. Working within the $26,000 number seems like a lot of car, buddy.
Yeah, that's what
seems like you got a ton of car here.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It feels above its price point for sure.
And this is loaded, right? It's got all the options, basically.
Everything but a sunroof.
I mean, I got cooled seats going on. You don't want a sunroof in a Camaro.
No.
Trust me, you do not, unless you are 5'2". Seriously, I mean, how tall are you?
5'11" or something.
You're tallish.
Yeah.
You don't want a sunroof in a Camaro.
Yeah.
I certainly don't. You lose about 1.5 to 2 inches of headroom. Okay, dynamically, pretty good. It feels kind of light on its feet. Good torque. It doesn't. Did the tune help give you top end power, or did it give you a bigger shove down low? How did it change it?
Bottom end. So it was really hard to drive around the city at first because the boost wouldn't come on until 3. Now it comes on at 2.
Right.
And a little more up top, not much.
Well, so yeah, a lot of these cars now, the 2-liter turbos, whatever, they're using a small turbo that gives you that good torque number, and then the turbo's maxed out by 5,500 RPM or so. So it kind of dies up top. What these off-the-shelf maps do is, like, if I go flat, the car doesn't actually go flat. It will slowly ramp up the fuel delivery, right? The off-the-shelf maps are like flat means flat. So it will shove a bunch of fuel in there down low, giving you that huge shove at the bottom that was gone before, right? The car out of the box would feed that fuel in slower than your aftermarket tune. So it does a bunch of that, kind of optimizing your torque delivery for the stock hardware. And then if you really want to get more power up top, yeah, it kind of dies up top there.
Yeah, it's only 5,500 and it's done.
5,500 and it's done, huh?
Yep.
So if you really want more power up top, I'm going to loop around right here.
Cool.
You got to go with a bigger turbo, and that's a much more invasive procedure.
Yeah.
Not bad turning radius. Here we go. From the yep. And then it's either in the tune or it's got kind of a heavy flywheel. It doesn't come down.
It's a very heavy flywheel.
Is that the flywheel?
It's ridiculous. It's like turning the wheel of fortune.
Right. You have to slow yourself down to shift it to match revs.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you're going down a gear, you got to give it kind of a big boot to do the blip.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I should have put my phone on vibrate. I just came down the hill and got service. Oh, no. We're about to get a morning's worth of emails and texts. It's like, shut up. But does this car have mag ride?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so I've actually not driven a Camaro without mag ride before, but it rides pretty well, doesn't it?
It's not this sport mode too. It gets a lot.
Are we in
comfier.
sport mode?
Yeah, we are in sport mode.
We are. Okay. S. Oh, so you have the full. Okay, so you don't have the 5 positions.
No,
3
no.
positions. You have tour,
Yeah.
sport, and snow. And we're not gonna go. We're gonna keep it in sport.
Yeah, it's nice. Canyons.
I think this engine delivers power a little better than the Ford Ecoboost does.
I like it. Yeah, I just drove my friend.
Have you driven an Ecoboost Mustang?
Yeah. It's nicer in the city, but up here, this has a great mid range.
The Ford Ecoboost gives you a real big shove at 2,500.
Oh yeah.
That's where, and then it really dies off at the top.
Yeah.
I can't believe you got $12,000 or $11,000 off the sticker.
Yeah.
Good on you, sir.
Thanks.
Nicely done.
Yeah, this has been really reliable too. It actually has 60,000 miles on it. And it's 60,000 miles on a 2016, and I did that.
Where do you drive?
I'm actually a courier.
Really?
Yeah, I run a YouTube channel called The Coolest Courier.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you should have plugged that earlier, man. The Coolest Courier.
Yeah.
And you curry in this.
I do. Oh, not anymore. It's getting to be too many miles.
You retired it?
I retired it. But it was.
They pay you by the mile? How's that work?
No, it's just recording documents. It's good. It's good money, but then you have to supply all your own stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I do have to say that if someone out there paid $37,000 for this car, it's really not a $37,000 car.
Nah.
But at 26, hell yeah, all day.
No.
Even if it was like 30, even at 30, I think this is a pretty good number. So you said, what was your, over those 60,000 miles, what's your average fuel economy? Because you got the economy one.
So before the tune, I would get, on the job, I would get like 25 or so.
Okay.
It's never been great. But on the highway, it is pretty good. You could get 32. Even now, you can get 32.
You said you had a 600-mile highway range if you went for it, right?
Yep.
Because it's got a big tank?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So road trip, easy.
Yeah, you could do Vegas and back from LA on one tank if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
That's impressive. Caught excursion. Well, you think he'll move for us? Doesn't seem likely.
A little busy.
Doesn't seem likely. What else is worth talking about? Okay, I never brought this up in my other Camaro stuff because we've always been talking about racetracks and whatever. Why is this screen angle down?
I don't know. It would be way worse if I had any color in these seats.
Because it would reflect it, right?
I've been in it. It's horrible. You can't see anything.
It's such a bad design. And this is going to be a bit of a shorter video because we've already done other Camaro stuff and I don't need to repeat myself. It's really about the powertrain. But we're going to finish it up with their screen is tilted down. And I don't want to give Ford a pass either because Ford's gauges reflect in the windshield. Ford designs their bonnets, their gauge binnacles really badly, and their gauges reflect in the windshield.
Okay.
So that's annoying, but the fact that this screen is tilted down and it reflects like your pants or your shirt, or I had one with a white interior, and it was,
you can't see
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. But have you done well for $26,000? Hell yeah, you have.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Thank you.
The coolest courier?
Yeah, dude.
What are you currying in now?
1990 Accord for $500.
All right. I'll put the channel in the description. Check out the coolest courier. I'll check it out when I get home. Why not?
I actually do modified car reviews, man.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. We'll check out some of Jimmy's car reviews. We'll see what that's about. And thanks for coming out, man.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, this is it's a neat car. I think it's good competition for the EcoBoost Mustang. I think I prefer this powertrain to the Fords a little bit. And the rest of these new Camaros they're pretty good, man. They're pretty good.
Yeah, it's just 245s all around too, all seasons.
Yeah, yeah, and it's a good chassis. It's got good steering, good inputs. They're fun cars. It's just like Can you fit? Is it comfortable? That's pretty much it. Yeah. All right, the coolest courier. Thanks for coming out, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Later.